And hello all my fellow nerds out there, this is Uncle Nerd Richie, and yes, welcome back to Semiaquatic Circus. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this storyline, but, we are finally going to move on to days 4 and 5, and day 5 is split into 2 parts. So we're going to be doing all 3 of these, so I can do all 3 parts in a row. And complete both days. And I'm only going to assume that the last 2 are going to be days 6 and 7. So we're going to be doing a video separate for those 2 as well. So let's get right into it. Before. Oh, whoops. Here we go. The show is still going. Reminds me much of the night I first came here. Goodness, that was only a few days ago. It feels like it's been an eternity already. Savannah told me, the other day that I'm welcome to watch the show anytime I like, but part of me still feels inappropriate. Now I feel like I earned it. I don't want them to think that I'm interested in the show either. What should I do? Come on, go see the show anyways. It should be fine. You should be fine, dude. Savannah did invite me too, so surely I'm just overthinking things. Plus, I gotta tell you, I am curious. Yes, okay, let's go. Now the opening to attention should be around. Oh! Hello, Clyde. Oh! Oh, goodness, Clyde, you startled me. Yeah, I had a feeling. Howdy. You and I gotta stop meeting like this, Capella. What are you sneaking around this time for, huh? Well, I was just wondering whether or not I should watch the show while it's going on. Savannah said that when you're part of the circus, you don't have to pay to see the show, but I wonder if I'm really allowed to consider myself part of the circus just yet. Aw, hey, sugar cube. I wouldn't sweat it one bit. Seems like Savannah's warmed up to you mighty quick. I don't think you gotta worry about if you're gonna be allowed to stay or not. Heck, I reckon if we put you in a rainbow wig and big pants and you'll fit right in on stage. Oh, I didn't think about that before. Why aren't you on stage with the others? They don't want me on stage, and neither do you, Sugar Cube. Why's that? Because I'm one of those scary clowns. Did Yo-Yo tell you that? I don't think you're a scary clown. Why, I'd say you're a very handsome clown. Uh-huh. What, do you not believe me? It's true. You're a very handsome man, Clyde. I hope Yo-Yo, or whoever, hasn't made you believe otherwise. Well, aren't you just sweeter than sarsaparilla? I am not being sweet. Just honest. Alright, that's enough of that. If you're wondering what I'm actually doing out here, I'm security. Security? I suppose it does make sense with our first meeting and all. I mean, he kinda did knock your ass out. Yep, if I wasn't around, who would be there? May have stopped your little darlings like you from rummaging through our stuff. You catch people often? Not really. I usually don't see anyone. That could mean no one comes back here, or maybe it just means I'm really bad at being a god. How am I gonna call myself sheriff in this rate? Nah, but seriously, I think most people don't expect a bunch of circus folks like us to have anything worth stealing. Yeah, most people at least. Though, if you're security, then why are you a clown too? Because I like being a clown. But if you like being a clown, then why are you doing security? I told you already, Cappy. I'm one of them scary clowns. clowns. You say that, and yet Pogo Gogo is called Scary Clown too, and she still doesn't perform. So why don't you? Well, see, that's the difference between me and Pogo. She likes being the scary clown. Oh, I see. Come on, don't get like that. Let's sit for a bit. But your security job. See anyone else out here? I think we'll be fine. If you say so. Aww. The stars are very pretty tonight. They're pretty every night. And we wouldn't be able to see them if we were sitting in that big tent over there, would we? I suppose not. See? All works out. I mean, sure, they're short and a performer, but it's better that I'm out here. Why? Because you're a scary clown? Yeah. But Clyde, you really aren't It's sweet you think that, Cap, really. But in the politest way I can muster up, it didn't really matter what you think. It matters what the kids think. The clown's job is to make people laugh. And I ain't been doing a great job at that recently. I was a lot better before, back when I was part of a group. We had this whole routine where we were a bunch of goofy hobo clowns. They were the small and feisty guys. I was the big dumb one. The brains and the brawn. Classic dynamic, right? They'd have me get whacked in the face and topple over 1,000 times a day. Sometimes it really hurt. Sting more than a bee who you just told ought to remember a mirror when they get ready in the morning. But it was worth it because I got to make everyone smile. Then now it's just the 8 of us, 9 with you, I guess. I don't have those hobo clown buddies anymore. And when it's just me up there on that stage or on the fairgrounds, let's just say both kids and their parents don't like being approached by me. The big scary guy with bags under his eyes, the gruff voice, and the messy 5 o'clock shadow. Clyde. I hope it doesn't bother you. I wish they'd give you a chance. I wish they'd give you a chance. Then they'd see how lovely you are inside out. Aw, I mean it. I wish they could see you like I have tonight. Sweeter than sarsaparilla, sure. But, it's fine. I get it. If I saw me approaching me, I wouldn't want to be approached by me either. But that's why I'm working on it. I'm returning to my roots, to be a regular clown again. Really? How are you doing that? Oh, come on. I know you didn't miss the hat. See, back before I got picked up by the circus, I used to be a rodeo clown. The act changed when I first joined, but I think if I get back to it, it'll be much better crowd pleaser. And it's what I've always preferred. It's what I always preferred anyways. So I just gotta wait until my beard grows back. Got a few more outfit pieces. Until then, I'll be doing security. Sorry you had to change the security in the first place, but I'm happy you can go back to being a regular clown soon. It sounds like you're excited for it. I wish that every unfortunate change could be turned around just as easily. With me both. Sometimes we just gotta do best with the cards we're dealt. Other times, the cards are garbage, no matter how you play them. I don't know why you wanted to run away from your old hand of cards, but I hope joining the circus means you were able to draw a better deck for yourself. I'd like to think so. Maybe one day I'll be a clown too. That'd be fun. We should figure out a theme for you. A theme? Not that you need one, but it might be nice. You could be your own scary clown, or some kind of ballerina or princess clown. Or you can get a 10-gallon hat and match with me. Because before you know it, I'm gonna be looking like a real proper cowboy again. Cowboy? Boy. Yeah, everything good? Clyde? Are you a horse boy? Ha! oh, you're a funny one, Cap. Am I? You're damn sure. Funny girl. You be clown. No wonder you joined the circus. Glad you did. Yes, me too. Oh? Alright, good show, everyone. Boo! What was that about? Did you just try to scare me? Yes, Clyde has started teaching me the art of the scare. Perhaps if I do it well enough, I can do security too. Oh, is that so? You trying to put moves on my girl, Clyde? Well, she's got two hands, don't she? I like how Savannah just comes from behind blushing. I mean, on technicality, yes. See, I told you were funny, Cap. Yes. Route complete. Oh, okay, day 4 is finished. Wow. Alright, on to day 5. I'm really loving the story so far. It's really good. It feels quite odd. Being on my own when there's no show going on. Usually I'm only alone because they're all performing. There's no show happening and I'm all alone. It feels alright. It feels natural. Like I'm walking around my home. Goodness, I've gone quite quickly, haven't I? But they're all so lovely, and they make me feel like, at least this where I truly meant to be after all. It's nicer than I would have ever thought. I think that once we depart from here together, I'll be able to. Over there. Oh! Isma is talking to Darwin. Though I can't hear what it's about. Not that I need to. Maybe I can join the conversation. Though I don't want to talk to someone. But I still have never known that she was happy. Speak of the devil. Oh, that's not what I want to talk to you about. Well, go ahead then. Yes, I don't really know how to say this. What is it? Right? Are you bathed? Goodness. This is terrible. This is terrible, don't I? A little. Is there a reason that you have truthfully, I didn't know it was a thing Circus was terrible. I see. Well, let's remedy that, shall we? Go with me. I'll bring you to our bathing tent. Show you what was done. Thank you. Oh. And after, you add some soap and mix it in, so it gets nice and sudsy. See. Thank you, Esmond. You already thanked me earlier. I'm thanking for you for something different. I want, I want, I wanted to thank you for taking a chance on me. If it wasn't for you, then I might not have been accepted into the circus. And I don't know where I'd be now if that wasn't the case. If anything, I should be the one thanking you. Huh? If you never showed up, I think I would have made it there. I had lost my friends by now. I'm sorry. I'm also new to the circus, you know. Really? In a sense. I was the third to last person to join before you did. I never thought I'd be in the circus one day. I'm sure you didn't either. But here we both are. Are you here then? It's really nothing that exciting. I'm starting to hear about it. Why? Well, if you insist. I used to be part of a traveling dance troupe. That explains the outfit. It specialized in aerial dance. I wouldn't say we were well known, but we came to grow. It was a wonderful feeling to feel as if all her hard work was finally paying off. Felt like things could only go up. Esmond? But I suppose it was a feeling. During a rehearsal, I miscalculated, you could say. I ended with a leg injury, one severe enough that I wouldn't be able to perform for a bit. I didn't think much of it. These things happen, right? We had an understudy to fill in for me, and the show went on as normal. However, as I went on, I suppose I wasn't healing as quickly as they would have liked. Or maybe they just liked him more. Because they told me they'd be moving the show forward without me. You were fired? Well, it sounds a lot less graceful when you say it like that. But yes, I was let go. I was completely lost without them. I had no idea what to do. I couldn't perform on my own. Even if I could, I was still healing from my injury. My savings were keeping me, well, safe. But it's not like they would last forever. I wasn't sure where I'd be able to go from there. But that's why I crossed paths with the Semiaquatic Circus. I'm so glad I took a chance on them. Or rather, they took a chance on me. I approached Savannah after the show, asking if they had any openings. I told her that I was skilled in aerial silks, and that even though I was still recovering, I could try to perform for her. And she accepted me, no questions asked. She told me I didn't have to explain my situation, and that they'd wait until I was all better to put me on the stage again. And the rest of the crew was right behind her, supporting me, helping me recover, doing the most for me. I couldn't believe how lucky I was to find people who were so generous with their time and energy, doing it all for someone I barely knew. Someone who hadn't even heard anything to them. They held all the best qualities a person could have: kind, giving, understanding, and more. They were the kind of people who made you believe the world is full of more good people than you realize. That's why I couldn't believe it when so many of them turned their back on us, especially Savannah. After all she did for them. Esmond, could you elaborate more on that? I keep hearing everyone reference it, but I have no idea what it means. It sounds like that you had much more people working in the circus before, but one day they all just left. No one has really explained it to me fully. If it's not too much trouble, can you tell me what happened? I see. Of course I can. Earlier was someone else. Oh? He was a sly little fox, but terrifically charming in all the right ways. Fernando was his name, and he rolled up to the circus with such enthusiasm that we couldn't possibly refuse to let him join us. He worked as a fortune teller for the carnival grounds before and after the show, sitting in a dark tent and predicting people's futures for an extra job. When we weren't performing, he would tell the fortunes of other circus members, but he always added some sort of funny twist to them, one that would make us all laugh. He was so sociable, always chatty during dinner, keeping everyone awake with giggles at night, telling all tall tales of adventures he'd heard from somewhere or other. It was easy for anywhere to fall in love with him. Not in the traditional sense, but in the sense where you felt like he had been missing from your life all this time. And now that you had met him, you could feel content knowing the space in your heart has been filled. And I suppose he knew that too, because that's surely how he was able to do what he did. What did he do? One night, not even that long ago, when we were going over everyone's responsibilities for the upcoming week, Fernando insisted that Savannah put him in charge of our treasury. He told her that his fortunes had told him that it would mean great financial success for us. All the stars had aligned for it. Savannah had no reason to doubt him after all. He was a friend. He was a circus member. He stole from them, didn't he? He was family. She told him that if he felt best watching over the treasury that week, he was more than welcome to. Oh no. You see where I'm going with this. I have an idea. I don't know how he did it. But his first night on the job, he disappeared with nearly all of our money. We have not seen him since. Terrible. After all that time spent together, you called him family, and he still did that to you. I'm so sorry. That's when everyone started to leave. It wasn't all at once, but it was in quick succession. Many were angry at what happened. Many were panicked over what they were going to do with no money. Almost all of them blamed Savannah. They would leave, telling her that it was her fault for trusting him in that position. She took responsibility for them when she let them join the circus, and she had failed them. And they made sure made her feel like it too. They left, either to make it out on their own, or take this as a sign to join a more stable career. People were considered brothers and sisters and siblings, throwing our bond away as if all our time ever meant nothing. Eventually, it was just the 8 of us left. The 8 of us who still actually cared about each other, I suppose. Then, when it was just us left, we made a pact. We had all agreed that the circus would stay the way it is now, just the 8 of us. And that we'd never let anyone else join again. Heavens forbid they'd betray us like Fernando had. But I never liked that agreement. I didn't want what Fernando did to ruin what Savannah had created. Savannah started the circus for everyone, many of us with no other place to go or turn to. She took us in. She knew that and wanted to give everyone an opportunity to find a place where they belonged. I think to myself, what could have happened if Fernando joined before I did? Would they have turned me away too? Would I have missed the chance to know all these wonderful people I do now because of his crime? Why is that? Well, how do you all know that I won't do something like Fernando did? You trust that I won't betray you too? I guess we don't know. But I think you helped when you realized that what I had been trying to figure out how to tell them. Even if it should end that way, loving others is still worth the risk of heartbreak. It's so sweet. I love you all. I hope I never break your heart. I hope I never break yours. Yeah, the tub should be ready now. Take your time washing up, okay? He does have a relaxing bathtub this week. I know adjusting to this new lifestyle isn't always easy. Thank you. As I've been saying this whole time, Capella. Thank you. Oh, I was so caught up in. I forgot to tell her how to empty the bath after. Uh-oh. Wait. Capella, sorry, I forgot to. Huh? Wait. This isn't. I can't. I can explain. She has a fishtail! She's not a goat! What? Wait, what? Route complete. Hold on a second. What? Capella isn't who she says she is. I mean, then again, even if you didn't go back, I'm pretty sure she could figure out how to empty the tub. Well, we saw something all right, but it wasn't exactly what I thought. So she isn't a goat. Well, we're about to find out what she is right now. Day 5, Part 2. I can't believe it. A goat? Yet with a fishtail? Capella, you're a true semiaquatic. Truly. I mean, it's not like I thought it was impossible or anything, but I never would have guessed that. Aw, cutie pie, you should have told me. If I knew you were a mermaid, I would have shared the tub. Why didn't you tell us? Hey now, easy. I'm sure Cap has her reason. Yes, I do. I promise I do. And I promise I meant to tell you all too, just not while we were still here. But I suppose the cat's out of the bag now. So if you'd allow me to explain. Capella, are you sure? I don't want to push you into talking about it if you're not comfortable with it. No, it's long past overdue. And you have all been so kind to me. The least I could do is be honest with you in return. Oh, so we're about to learn Capella's backstory. Oh, we're finally gonna learn something. I've been waiting for this. My name is Capella von Chevere. Oh, my father, Raphael von Scher, an esteemed swordsman, the likes which his family had never seen in the lineage before. My mother, Emilia von Scher, the inheritor of her family's estates, and a brilliant mathematician in her own right. And then there's me, the daughter, sole heir of the aristocratic von Scher name. But perhaps I should not have been. For I was born with a missing hand and a vicious tail, and it made my father furious. Oh, damn. He didn't understand how both their bloodlines came together to produce such a crooked child. He accused my mother of having an affair, even though doctors had assured him that I was his child. He wouldn't hear any opposition. staff, maids and butlers and the like. I think he was torn between wanting to enjoy a new child and not wanting to risk having another child like me. As for my mother, it was probably best she didn't know ever again. Her health deteriorated in the years following my birth. I was too young to know what sickness overtook her, old enough to believe it must have been my fault somehow, especially since my father more than implied it was a fitting punishment for me, cursing his daughter in such a way. Eventually my mother passed, leaving my father and his family family. My father was a very strict man. Always said exactly what he meant and followed through on his words. Growing up, I always tried to listen to whatever he said. I'm grateful I didn't need to be disciplined. I consider myself blessed he did not use the show quite like a sword. He abused her. Honestly, I would agree with Capella here. You made the right choice running away from him. But as long as they behaved, I did not have to worry. I always tried to listen and be on the best behavior I could manage. Until recently, I suppose. But I would say this, I grew up with the expectations of an arranged marriage. It was how my parents married, how their parents married. It's only tradition. I was alright with that. Took longer than I expected, but eventually my father found a suitor for me. We were set to be married in the coming years. But I want to say it was a few months ago now when the incident occurred. One day while my fiancé and his mother were to lunch, I had a bit of a stumble, and when my skirt flew, my tail was revealed. It was terrible. The reaction was abject horror. I had no idea what to say. What could I even said? So, as I am sure anyone can guess, they pulled out of the marriage. They did not want to risk my ex-fiancé and his future children coming out to fold. My father ended up paying them quite the handsome sum of money to keep quiet about the whole thing. When outsiders asked why the marriage fell through, my mom and dad simply answered our family's goals were not aligned. And the conversation ended there. My father was less than pleased with the whole ordeal. He told me I'd pay him back for it one day. I told him I would return every cent. Anything to not upset me further. I lived my whole life doing whatever I could to make him happy, or at the very least, not mad at me. But I couldn't do that. It's why I ran away. Father called me to his office one day. He told me he wanted to go looking for his return again, but we couldn't have a repeat of last time. I was a hard enough sell as it is. So he had organized an operation to have my tail removed. Jesus! Father could never change my genes, so no one would ever have to know I have one to begin with. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I was trying to do everything he asked for me. I was listening, behaving, changing my ways, changing every part of myself into someone he could love. Someone he wasn't ashamed of, someone he didn't look at with such contempt. But not that. I couldn't do that. It's my body. My body. I like to have control over every other aspect of my life. I like to be able to have control over something that belongs to me. Control over whether or not I think it should change. I'm so sorry, everyone. I hope you understand why I had to keep this a secret. I was so embarrassed at first. But after getting to know you, I felt like I could trust that you would not shame me for such a thing. But I still couldn't say anything. If news spread about how a goat with a fish tail was seen around here, I'm sure my father would find me. I don't want to imagine the kind of reaction he'd have knowing our secret had gone out. Huh? What do you mean? It's, Darwin was telling me just the other day. There was a goat man here looking around for someone. What? He's here? Don't worry, we didn't say anything about you. But I'm also not sure of how convinced he was that we didn't know anything. I see. We should kill him. Okay, Pogo, hold up. Kill girl, alright? You don't gotta kill him. Jesus. This is went from hiding someone to murder real quick. Did they just high-five each other? Really? Making me emotional one moment and then have me laugh the next. I fucking love this game. You go to jail if you kill someone. No one is killing anyone. Look, I'm not blaming you, Capella. I wish you could have told us earlier how dire your situation really is. If we had known how dangerous it really was for you to still be here. It's fine. We know now. Alright, everyone, start packing. Huh? We're leaving early. We're getting you as far out as possible. We can't do that yet. We already sold tickets for the rest of the week. Huh? We can't do returns, and if we leave now, it's gonna ruin our reputation. As much as I hate to admit it, the kid's got a point. I don't think we have any way around rounding up all the people who bought tickets. Even if we could, I don't think we could afford to return them anyways. If we ever come back this way, I don't think anyone's gonna want to see us again. But you guys, what about Savannah? It'll be fine. But Capella, he still doesn't know that I'm here, and we've been safe so far. After today, it's just 2 more nights. I think we can make it. Please, I insist. I don't want to ruin anything for the circus. Besides, even with the possibility of him around, I feel safe with you all. It will be okay. 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 We're going to continue our shows as planned. The second we're done with our last show, we're packing up immediately. I don't care if it takes us all night. You hear me, everyone? Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, boss man. Yes, sirree. If anyone even tries to lay a finger on my Gappy, they're gonna have to go through me first. It's like you say, you call the shots around here. Thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to traveling with you. Route complete. Wow. Okay. That was a huge information dump of an episode, but we got it. We did it. We figured out that Capella is not a goat. She is a goat with she is a goat with a fish's tail. She's truly semi-aquatic, as one of the characters said. But anyways, I can't wait for day 6 and 7, or day 6 parts 1 and 2, whichever route Arcade Kid wants to go on. But I'm gonna leave this episode here for now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye.
You say you wanna try, but you never